What's going on, everyone? So this is Bro with a new video. So I was just like cleaning my house, doing my stuff, okay? And I was like reviewing back this week. I was writing on my journal a few things, and I just I want to talk about something that it happened to me. It has happened to me like a lot of times, which is basically my need to actually like resolve that issue or that situation to 100% before I move on to the next thing, before I am focused in doing my work, etc. So what I mean is that there's always going to be situations where you have a problem, like something didn't went all right, something came up, and you are dependent on that. You want to know an answer about something. You have something that it can't you can't focus on what you gotta do, basically. And what I mean with this, I mean like you are imagine like you are talking with a girl that you like, and you don't know where you two stand. You're waiting for an answer for like someone to I don't know, you invited someone and they didn't give you the answer if they didn't accept your invitation yet, okay? Certain situations that you're just like, well, where do I stand? Like, I need this answer. Like, what do I do, man? I really want to know. Look, and in those situations, and I hope I'm not being too general, because this is gonna be like, sorry, I was not holding the phone all right. This is gonna be like specific things. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that all you gotta do sometimes is just take initiative. Okay, in certain situations, you're gonna have to roll with it, which is an expression that I fucking hate. When someone tells me, "Oh, just go along with it, just go along with the vibe," and I'm like, "What is the vibe? Like, how the fuck do I roll on with it? How do I do that? I gotta have a plan, And that's because I'm a type of person that it is like that. I need to have a plan. I need to do things because of a certain thing to get something out of that. And you can call me whatever, stressed out. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. You're different. That's all. That's what you are. You're just different. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes that answer is not going to come. Sometimes you're not going to have a concrete resolution to your problem. Sometimes you're going to have to just figure out the answer on your own, which is it's a little bit more like harsh to do, but sometimes you're not going to get the answer for a while. You like, it depends on the situations, on the perspectives, on the things that come into play. Like, if people are like a variable in your situation, well, people are people, they have their own needs, they have their own routines, they have their own lives, and you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience. I'm sorry. You gotta be patient. You gotta understand that you gotta take initiative, and you can't be dependable like 100% on something or on someone or in that answer, because it is not gonna do any good to you. And I am so guilty of this, because anytime that I want to do something, well, anytime I want to kind of like move on and try to come up with a new approach, with a new plan, there are certain situations where I need to have an answer, and I need to know where I stand about this or about that. And people come in variables, or people are a variable. People come into play in those situations, and I can control them. And that sucks, okay, because I can't follow my plan. I can't be like, okay, now I'm gonna do this, and it's easy, it's done, like, forget about that situation, it's in the past. I can't. I can't be like, okay, I just forgot about it, that's it. My head doesn't work like that. However, and this is what this video is about, I urge you, please take initiative. There's one quote which is like, you should live life, you shouldn't be existing. And you gotta understand if you're existing or you gotta be living life, okay? Or if you are living life. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta go ahead, take initiative, take control of things. And what I mean Take control of the situations and the things that you can take control of. And you can take control of your fucking time. And that's what you should, okay? I know some situations, well, like me, I relate to that. Some situations you just want to know something so bad, and you want to resolve probably like an issue, and you need that to move on, to carry on with your life, and you don't know. They just won't give you the answer, or the answer is not that easy to get. Take a deep breath. Everything is gonna take longer than you expect. That's what you gotta realize. Take initiative and take control of your fucking time. Like, grab your fucking time and do something with it. Okay, there's always something that you can and should be doing. Cleaning the house like I did. Okay, improving yourself, like watching my videos. There you go, promotion. There's always something that you can do to be a better person and to spend your time a little bit better. I know it's hard when you are actually focusing. This is an example of me. When I'm trying to focus on my work, and I'm just waiting for that text message from that person, and I'm like, okay, I asked them something, now I want the answer, and they just won't fucking text me back. And I'm like, fucking hell, I'm always checking my phone. Okay, you want a real tip about that? Put your fucking phone away. That's it. Conquer your work first, improve yourself, do the things that you gotta do, regardless if that issue or that situation or that person was in your life or not, because you have your own life, okay? Follow me on that thought. You have your own life, you have your own fucking time, and you have your own kingdom to build. And that's what you gotta do. No matter in what situation it happens, you gotta remember that, okay? So just put your phone away and work first, okay? Just do your thing, and then you come back and you're fucked again. And they still haven't texted you, which can happen, but at least you did the work, and that's what counts. And that's something that I don't do, because I always think, for me to go ahead and for me to think and for me to be, I guess, like happy, I have to wait for everything to be perfect to be happy. I have to wait for the situation to be perfect and to be everything is clear as water. And then I can move on, and then I can do everything. That's wrong, because no one guarantees you that things are going to be like clear as water. There's always problems and issues to solve, and there's always something more, because life has ups and downs. Life is like, it's part of life. So what do you got to do? And this is what I urge to you to do. This is the basic point of this video. Just take initiative, start doing something, and I'm telling you, you are going to create the right mindset in your mind, and then you're going to expand it to others. You can't control people, you can't control situations. You got to be patient. Seriously, you got to be patient. And while I'm saying this, and while I'm saying just take initiative, I don't mean, because this is going to be specific for relationships, and when you ask, okay, certain questions and the person doesn't give it to you, don't assume the worst. Don't assume like, oh, okay, this fucking jerk is not answering me because he doesn't care about me. People have their own lives. People have their own needs. People, seriously, it's situations. Okay, you can control people. You can control this shit. So just take a deep breath and don't let your mind think the worst, because seriously, if someone doesn't answer, it doesn't mean the worst, and it doesn't mean something bad. And sometimes don't move on too quickly, and don't be like, oh, they just won't answer. Fuck them. Fuck this shit. Bye-bye. Sometimes you're supposed to be patient. Okay, sometimes it's gonna take more time. Sometimes it's a fucked up situation and you gotta take it. Sometimes. And other times when that happens, and that happens for a long time, and you start to feel like you're dependent on that person, and dependent in a bad way, you're dependent of their answer, and well, they are either playing with you, they don't give the answer to you, and you can see yourself kind of like a drain of energy. Quit that shit. Seriously. And the first step is to take your phone away and do your shit first. That's it. Basic. Okay, simple, quick tips for you. I don't want to dial too much because there's a lot that can be said about this. But seriously, don't judge the situation too quickly too, okay? But don't accept my hand. Jesus, I can never. Okay, that's good. But don't accept less than you deserve. That's it. I know it's hard to see, oh, but what do I deserve and how to not be a jerk? I know I am guilty of having to have a decent plan on how to manage those two, but that's the thing. Again, take initiative. Try out something that you know you should be doing. Like I always have stuff to do, that I can be doing, and that's it. And then just come back to the situation and approach it again and go on, go on. So I hope this video was clear. My point is just to say that that situations and people, whatever issues, problems, relationships, it's hard. It takes work. Everything takes longer than you expect. You shouldn't be a jerk and you shouldn't think bad stuff, but at the same time, don't accept less than you deserve. And I know that it's difficult to manage those two things, but what you gotta do is just take initiative. Little by little, you're gonna get there. And sometimes that time that it takes to get there and those down moments that you have and that is all meant to be, okay? But that's what I believe in, and that's what I like to say to myself, okay? So I hope this video was clear to you. I hope you can relate, because I know you will. In some situations we're just like, fucking give me the answer and I want to move on, I want to do stuff with my life. Guess what? You already have one thing to do with your life, which is live your fucking life. Okay? Bye-bye. See you soon. Thank you so much.